trying to get Bailey on a pull-up. Got him. And he did.
Sideline, you're in a better way.
Wow, off the catch.
30 for Rutgers. Can they take advantage? Bailey in the corner. Waits for traffic to clear. And
loads him up, whether it's finish himself.
Rutgers over. Both these teams get about the same percentage of their points on twos. Bailey, quick catch.
Back, right from under the basket to be able to finish it. Bailey.
Couple of Rutgers coming in, so when the crowd gets into it. Bailey, same spot.
That might be the last time tonight or the rest of the season he ever has a side of the floor to himself.
Back home after being on the road at Oregon and at Washington. Here's Bailey on the...
Here is Ace Bailey from the corner. Give it.
Lead back to 7. No timeouts left for Rutgers. Bailey, tough three. My goodness.
7 seconds and counting in the half. Bailey with the...
Your senior can't make that play. Honestly, I don't have a problem with him eating it. I don't want to give up a turnover in that situation.
He's got 9, 7 of them this half. Bailey.
Rutgers have to turn Connell into a driver.
Bailey has been...
That's a huge difference in this offensive attack this season.
Bailey inside the arc.
We were joking with Brad Underwood. That wasn't the same motto that I had in high school.
The fire here. The transfer from Merrimack. Good find. Bailey to the rim.
Good defensive effort that time.
Oh, what a split. And the hammer on the night.
So good at using the ball screen. Nice cut. Set up.
% in this game. Rutgers' 2-point defense hasn't been great. Here's a first play.
Exchange up top to Bailey from the inbound.
38-40. And again, second game here with Ace Bailey. What a feed! Williams gets to the lane, gives it up to Bailey. And
assist. He's got the triple-double. Will it come here? Bailey leans in. Yeah. Look. There's Harper. Double team him. Bailey, 27 in the second.
That's where you got to get
Bailey on the
post action in the paint with Somerville.
only 3 points for Harper.
Bailey doing more than hanging tough with Michigan. Bailey.
Out of the break.
Ace Bailey took 3 shots in the first half. He made all 3.
Back to Williams. Bailey 3.
By 16. Bailey straightens up.
Up Martini. Draw a double team. There's that double. And the open man is Bailey for the lead.
Alabama turnovers, and they lead by 6. Bailey in the corner.
Here is Ace Bailey from the corner. Give it.
Durant, kick out. 3 on the way. That's Bailey, and that rattles down.
% from the field on shots off the dribble.
Bailey quick, please.
A year together, trying to ice it on one side. 3. Amazing. That could have been Lawyer out there.
Princeton, certainly a guy who could stretch the floor with a 3. Over to Ace Bailey, yet to score. And that's right.
There, Ace Bailey's a little bit late, and it ends up costing you a 3. Bailey on the cross, pull, contested, he's got it. And
Strong guard, big guard. They love that at the next level. Bailey, pull up, sweep.
Peyton Sanford, when he's going, he can get going with the best of them.
Bailey with a step back, hits it.
As well, Riley, Humrickhouse, Ivisic gives Lawhorn. Bailey leans. Bailey working against Leach this time. He's got to hide it.
Bailey faces. Hits.
You want to play without Renew because he's one of their better players, but it does give a different dynamic.
Bailey.
Down for Bailey, who's coming off his first Rutgers double-double. And the mid.
Those turnovers here in the last few minutes. Bailey rises up overnight.
Billy Harper's been quiet the last 4 or 5 minutes, BA.
Bailey going to work here. Bailey's.
Just over a minute to go in this first half. Bailey pulls up. Bailey knocks down.
Rutgers continuing without their leading score. Bailey pulls up. Back.
Bailey, step back 3. Oh my!
That's just the 4th point off one of 6 takeaways that Seton Hall has. So this lead could be far larger than it.
1 point deficit. Bailey. Fade away. What a shot.
Glad to have you with us. The Glenn Jabbar Kings partner, JD Ron. It's Bailey
perfect for Durant.
I would put Bailey inside of the elbow because he can elevate like this.
These teams in desperate need of a win early in conference play. Bailey puts it on the deck, fades away, got a fifth and rebound. Yeah. Bailey, ooh.
Now back on the floor for Michigan with those 2 fouls. Ace Bailey, tough fadeaway to get his first 2.
Plays even bigger than his size, Jim.
Yeah, I agree.
And there.
It's always got to be the best feeling the first time you beat Pops.
Oh, Bailey.
And now back down to the spot where he's hit 2 shots. Does he have a third? Yeah. Midway point of the shot clock. Bailey over 2.
Much of the offense has gone through the big 3. You start getting some of these other guys going. This is dangerous.
Oh, it's well below his 20-point average. Bailey has 19. Oh! Bailey, yeah, up to 30 points.
Patient. Here's Bailey again. Knifing inside. Bailey to the rim. Oh my!
Loves the game. Rutgers leads it 8-3. Somerville high-low.
Out. Harper in the open floor. Lost it. Got it back. And the tip.
Not worried about that. Worried about getting better. And it helps.
Proceeds it. Well, Harper back inside.
Got a long way to go before he can beat KD, but you see the comparison. And look at the defense here. Stayed with him. Almost the goaltender.
Here's Wooster to the free throw line, trying to get. It's the pregame meal for those wrestling doubleheader.
Well, they haven't. After free throw to make it 14-8. Here's Tanjay again.
Or get to that second and third side. See what the defense does. Coleman, that's a quick launch.
Baskey trying to trim the largest deficit that his Aggie
Outstanding. Physical in the passing lane. Outstanding.
To be creative, always looking over his shoulder.
Heidi off the paint. Late shot clock. Thornton through a double. Parrish late, down to 2. He had it.
Played here 3 years ago, and they were actually up 7 at halftime. Held Rutgers to just 16 points.
That line nicely, Harper. They got what they want with Bilodeau and Harper.
Rutgers defense has got
nice hands.
Better.
Back blocked.
Operate in that mid-range with a nice smooth turnaround jump shot. Let's see if he can get it done over 6'10".
Especially when the bigs get collapsed on to get him the ball, he can knock down some open shots.
A couple of seasons at Auburn, first to Michigan, Roddy Gale. Always.
Almost trying to switch things up and trying to find the keys to unlock the potential in this offense.
Part of that potential.
Fun to watch these guys in person. Cooper flag. And Ace Bailey.
Cottle. Oh, a dangerous pass right there from Cottle. Jeez. Lou on the drive.
We're playing with house money. This team was last a year ago. We were picked to finish middle of the pack. Great look to Gale, and he lost control.
The 2 things have changed here in the second half. Good find by Osobor.
When they cup on him, with plenty of time on the clock, Steve's got a step. And obviously, there's a little bit more motivation with his family in the house, but
Boy, right, Steven.
I agree with that.
Step from a big man.
Siegen. He'll drive inside and it's in. Here is Mark.
Let them go to work. Nobody help him.
Extended minutes in this first half running the show. Wow. Bailey again. Left. Across with 4. Rice inside.
Shots. Much better approach. There's one in the corner if he wants it. He missed it.
3. Dillion wants it himself. Swatted away. Find him here, right there. Students behind us, they're into this game like they always are here at the Spinning Center.
He's on the roll and
On the clock.
How poised. They weren't pushed to play. Oh, not a good look.
Leave it. Rice has played a really effective and efficient game today. Bouncing inside at block.
For Rutgers. Right now, Bailey with 7. He's 3 of 4, including a 3.
First half with former Rutgers captain Austin Johnson. I'm Joe Malfa. Happy to have you with us on the Big Ten.
You don't, and it could be a long afternoon on the offensive boards.
Kepner sends it back.
Bailey.
Ooh. Stevenson checks Harper. Those are the two big defensive assignments. Bailey looks wrong.
And then you can't secure the rebound. It's got to be so frustrating for Steve Michael.
Bamba all over Bailey, and Bailey.
Yeah, that last time out for Princeton has really helped them at the offensive end, too.
Big Ten schedule. Really paved the way to being here in Indianapolis. Another tough shot.
Played in Maryland, and Rutgers coming back and playing Oregon and Washington.
Left, number 2 in white. Bailey fades from middle.
They love to run for him.
Approaching 2 minutes to play. Rutgers.
Elbows almost above the rim right there. The first of many.
Alabama favored by double digits. Here's Bailey, gets to his
Fall. This is really sticking with you.
Bailey.
Follow.
Official Owen Short was getting an earful from Steve Peichel. Crossed the midline and got from Brad Underwood, too. One and done for Bailey and Rutgers.
They do not expect him back anytime soon. Shot clock down to 5. Tough turnaround. Bailey in and out.
Look easy, that's really hard. Bailey, another one. Ace Bailey, 24 first half points. Going to work on Barnheiser, loping to the...
last year, had a chance to go to Alabama, go to the SEC and took it. It's always trying to get better. Harper and Bailey have scored the last 10.
Take him. Bailey wants it. Go right back to the ball in his hands. On the take, pull-up jumper.
Pull up on the baseline.
Bailey working on Toomey.
Bailey breaks the press, gets into the lane.
The middle ball screen has been really good for Rutgers. I'd like to see them stay with it. The way that they do, it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent's defense.
Bailey, they're blossoming. Sophomore John Blackwell, Big Ten all-freshman selection last year. Bailey driving baseline, met by
10 Columbia turnovers. Bailey.
Ace Bailey to the rack.
And understands what he wants to do.
Bailey's been trying to get going. Tough shooting day. It continues. He got it back. Can't hit that one either.
Well, Big Ten all-freshman selection last year.
Tough shot.
The Buckeyes. Mid-range pop, short. He followed his own and...
Bailey making a heck of a play. 6'10" freshman pulls. It's on that dunk. He's got the whole side. Stops.
Jeremiah Williams, pull up, Bailey.
By Heidi, he likes the matchup off the screen. Kaufman Wren steps up, and Bailey comes.
I'm impressed about the three. He needs a young guy to mix it up down low.
Bailey. Dick's cut off the baseline.
He needs to score as well.
Ace Bailey against Vlad Golden. We'll get the shot up over the...
Alabama, one of the top teams in the country. Rated number 2, preseason.
Busy. Got to be careful on a cross-court kick.
Bailey.
Action, he had 16 points, looking for more. Pull up. He's looking for more here. Bailey into that corner.
Balance. He just needs a little bit of space.
Mistake from Smith, just losing the basketball. Bailey in transition.
Down. Dylan Harper stands up. He'll check back in. Ace Bailey going to work.
Ahead to Bailey. Man to feed. Fire.
Already affected this game off the bench. Now Ace Bailey back in. Quick trigger.
8 boards per game. Look at his speed with the ball. Long strides. Pull up.
Doesn't action. He had 16 points, looking for more. Pull up. Short. Good.
Thornton in this first half up to 9 points, leading the Buckeyes. Mid-range.
Bailey has been quieted down. He'll try again.
Game.
6 seconds to shoot. You need it for Rutgers. You need to. This is. Orville pushing Ballo away from that basket, making that from 10 feet.
Here's Bailey now. Bailey, good pull. That's a long 2. That's a...
thinks, obviously, Harper's impact, he's the most pro-ready right now, but the ceiling for Ace Bailey, there might not be a ceiling for him.
That's huge. Doesn't go. Rebound. Bailey with the length. Just elevate. Pump. Bailey. Block. Bailey defensively. Middle's open. He could drive it. And he will. Ace Bailey tried there by Carr. What a game he's had. Get it back. Bailey steps into it. It's short. Easton already. Accept the double. Accept the double.
Person in the Southern Cal party said, that's what real bagels are like.
15 points a game last year as the player of the year.
Well,
Bailey throws it to Fran McCaffrey.
Intercepted. Bailey. Taken.
Ace Bailey also back on the floor for Rutgers as Bailey threw it away.
Harper will push it over to Bailey. Off the fake, drives in, lost the hand.
This is another
And Wooster with an intelligent play to get to the rim. Bailey turns it.
Two games when you don't know they're there.
And that would be an advantage to Seton Hall.
Absolutely.
This whistle allows them to play the kind of defense they want to play.
Sometimes when you have an overtime loss like Ohio State suffered at home against Pittsburgh, sometimes that bleeds over to the next game. I think
For 3 easy ones.
Rutgers City Center lost 11 shots. Another assist there for Michigan.
Foul issues over the last 2 games. See if Iowa can go right at him and get him back there. Good cut. Nice.
Riley starts the second half on the floor. Nice find into big-time minutes lately for UCLA.
This is the guy that mid-posted. Nice cut by Daly. Pretty look.
Booster back out there with those 2 fouls. Looks like some zone in the first possession here. And a lob underneath.
Back for Galloway. 10 on the shot clock. Galloway looks to turn the corner. Davis cuts him off. Bounce it inside. Right. Follow inside. Bailey there to shade. And Baco takes advantage for the Dukes.
Guys, but just a great job by Brandon Knight. So much credit.
Beautiful pass.
Of a next level NBA 3 and D guy.
Diallo finds Breitbach and
That's got to be the key. What reason he will score in the basketball. That's a good look to Golden.
Grant, big supplement to the normal top 2. Good look inside to Niederhauser.
That's a super talented player. Good to see him back on the floor.
pick and roll. Morris John.
Of the evening. What kind of response does Southern Cal have? AG lets everybody go.
Donaldson, nice bounce to
Bailey. Spears, nice roll. Cooper lost it.
Who's setting his feet and finding a shooter. The roll to the rim for Morgan.
Kaufman-Renn, just as good as the cause right here. Good pace so far. Another cut in the middle. Lead to Pierce.